Hi, I'm Phoenix Adonai. I said that today I'm gonna talk about compromise, and I want to combine that with trust. And I am an alchemist. Alchemists look at the full spectrum of something, event, positioning. So, first, trust. The best definition I ever heard was from Teal Swan, and she was saying that someone that you can trust or that you trust is someone that is capitalizing on your needs, what is essential needs, and desires, like what you want to accomplish. So someone who's able to know you enough, so someone who's interested, of course, so that person know you and then try to capitalize, make it even better what you need and what you desire. Yeah, that was a huge changer in my life when I understand that definition. And you can see that it's difficult to trust someone. It's a choice because no one can know you enough to really capitalize fully on your needs and desires. Only God can do that because only God is you, because you have a soul, so you kind of have a little spark of God inside you, and from that you're like a little part of God, and only God can know you and fully capitalize on your needs and wants. That's why you want to keep God close, because he's definitely the best, and he is, of course, love and truth. So he's really your best friend. And also compromise. When you are in relationship with someone and you need to compromise to maintain that relationship, to keep peace, that will mean that one of the two person in a relationship, because it's two to be in a relationship, you can be in relationship with a group, but you will still be in relationship with every member of the group. So if you want to compromise, that will mean that one of the two party will let go of what they need for the other to have his will. And this is always bad. There is no relationship. You cannot. It's not a relationship. In a relationship, you have an exchange, meaning you give, the other receive, the other give, and you receive. This is like polarity. It's like 1 + 1 make 1. Relationship is sharing. If it's one taking and the other giving, and that's that, no exchange, That's not a relationship. That's abuse. Yeah. So, a relationship, you need to share. So, if you do compromise, there's one, okay, who will have what they need. And we're talking about needs. We're not just talking about desires. We're talking about need. You cannot compromise on needs, because when you need something, that is for yourself to flourish, to be to evolve. So you cannot compromise on that. You never, no one ever, no one. So if you're in a relationship and you need to compromise on your needs for the other, or you ask to the other to compromise on his needs, it's like, maybe you could take off your hand, or maybe you could take off your feet, or you need that, but let's take that off because I decided to. So that's not working, never. This is also a point made by Teal Swan. So realize that it's very important that everyone's needs are met. This is for always any kind of relationship, meaning giving and receiving, two sides of one thing that is called a relationship. And this is the same for a group. So in society, when we see people, okay, like we are in a group that is called societies, and we operate with money, and there are some people who cannot have their need met. They cannot meet their need. So this is abuse. We are abusing those people. And some others have tons of money and they just keep it. And some have nothing and they just can maybe die or whatever. Who cares? It's called dirty vagrant. Because that's sad, because when you don't have any money, you're not dying. It's not like it's not a correlation of events, you're still alive, but you just are in trouble and everyone left you there. That's sweet. And yeah, some people say, I'm your friend, I'm your family, I love you. So nice. It's crazy fun. So if you see, you cannot trust someone who leaves you in the dirt when you're stuck there. That's not an option. That's not your friend. Yeah, someone that you cannot trust to help you meet your needs of having food and having shelter when you need it. This is not someone you can trust. No, ever. So there's no relationship. That's just the logical step. And on the same side, if you start to compromise in your relationship, and often when we talk about relationship, it will be friendship or love relationship. If you start to compromise, your relationship is dead. This is like dead. You just stab the relationship between the person or the group. There is none. That's why it's kind of abuse. Abuse is like a form of psychological or, mental or emotional attack. That's an attack. So here it is. You have it. Because even if you say like, yeah, I accept to make compromise, I accept to leave my needs aside for the other one, and this is so regular. I'm sorry, but I made so much compromise in my life, in my relationships. Ugh. And it's always going to a dead end. It's like, if you are in a relationship and someone asks you to make compromise, like to give yourself up for them, if someone doesn't know you to capitalize on your needs and desire, that's trust. You don't have a friend in front of you. However, if you have a ring on your finger, if you consider that person a friend for how long, who cares? That doesn't mean anything. That's just mean that person have crossed the line of not friend. Danger. Your needs are not met. And here it is. So it's something to keep in mind. Yeah, I would say. And I would suggest that if you see someone that is asking you to give up on your need, or if someone, for example, someone gives you a gift and you don't like it at all. Maybe the first time, okay, you can say like, okay, he doesn't know me yet. But when it's again and you said it and that person forgot that you don't like that, this is someone that cannot capitalize on your needs or desires, It's like, ciao. That's my just an advice. Yeah. So thank you. Please subscribe. Please comment if you have anything to say. I hope what I'm saying could ignite some kind of reaction in you. So don't hesitate to comment. I would appreciate to really to hear if you have something to say about that. Share experience, find your truth, maybe your uniqueness. So thank you. That's the point of the discussion, to understand what is making sense in life, what makes life fun, feasible. So hope you enjoy yourself. Hope you are blessed, happy, have fun. I wish you the best. Thank you. Bye.